Healthcare is an enormously complex part of the global economy, and financing drug development and healthcare delivery is just one piece of this huge puzzle. Many challenges may seem more immediate, such as the underlying science and clinical development of new therapies, the process by which clinical trials are designed, conducted, and reviewed by regulators, and issues surrounding patient access, healthcare delivery, and medical insurance plans. However, the one common denominator among all of these issues is funding or payment structures and financial risk and return. In some cases, financial considerations may have become too important, especially when they end up driving the scientific and medical agendas of biopharma companies. Now, I'm no biomedical expert, but I believe that this is backwards. Shouldn't the science be driving the financing decisions, not the other way around? But in all too many cases, biopharma decision makers are not familiar with financial analysis. Our goal in creating this course is to remedy this situation by providing this training for biotech entrepreneurs and pharma executives. Our motivation is not just academic, but also personal. Everyone involved in creating this course, and there are a lot of people besides me responsible for this wonderful program, every one of us has had close friends and family members affected by cancer and other afflictions. And yet breakthroughs in dealing with these diseases seem to be occurring almost daily. There's no better time to be investing in the future of our health. The urgency and remarkable returns of such an investment became clear to us through the story of Harvey Lodish, a world-renowned cellular biologist at the MIT Whitehead Institute for Biomedical Research. In 1983, Harvey was approached by a biotech VC to join an effort to develop a new treatment for Gaucher disease, a rare inherited disorder that causes a deficiency in an important housekeeping enzyme. When this enzyme is absent or non-functional, microscopic fat droplets build up in white blood cells, the liver, the spleen, and the bone marrow. It increases the size of the liver and spleen dramatically, and it destroys blood cells prematurely, leading to anemia and a tendency to bruise easily. And it disrupts the structure of bone, leading to severe joint pain and osteoporosis. For a subset of Gaucher patients, this disease is usually terminal by the time they reach their late teens, and in 1983, no treatments were available. Thanks to Harvey's expertise and those of other scientists working with him at this biotech startup, an effective drug was developed, the first enzyme replacement therapy to reach patients. And the FDA approved the treatment, Ceridase, in 1991. This drug and its subsequent improvements have turned this deadly disease into a chronic but entirely manageable condition. This little startup eventually grew into a highly successful company. You might have heard of it. It's called Genzyme, and it was acquired in 2011 by Sanofi for a little over $20 billion. But you know, that's not the most remarkable part of the story. The most remarkable part happened in 2002. In that year, Harvey's daughter and son-in-law became pregnant with their second child and discovered via prenatal screening that their son would have Gaucher disease. What are the chances of that? And when in 2012, the child began showing the symptoms of the disease, he was treated with the drug his grandpa developed decades before he was born. Thanks to this drug, Harvey's grandson now lives a completely normal life. What an extraordinary twist of fate. When Harvey undertook this project to develop Ceridase, he had no idea he would be participating in something that would one day save the life of his as yet unborn grandson. We would all love to be Harvey Lodish, but for most of us without biomedical backgrounds, this isn't possible. However, it became clear to me after studying the business of biomedicine that we can all be Harvey Lodish if we invest in the therapies that could one day save the lives of our as yet unborn grandchildren. Finance doesn't have to be a zero-sum game if we use it wisely. We can do well by doing good, and our hope is that this course will motivate you to enter the exciting and immensely rewarding field of healthcare finance. Thank you for taking this course. It's been a pleasure and an honor to be your guide, and I wish you great success in all of your endeavors.